Hi, Cinema4d students. Uh, Based on what we did last week, or tried to do last week, what I'm going to try to show you today in this video is binding joints, forward and inverse kinematics, and also I might be able to get to nulls to control other objects in terms of advanced rigging. The place I'll start is right here with this Hydra. It's not that complicated, as you can see. It's just basically supposed to be a Hydra's a creature with actually with 8 legs, but this one has 4. So we're going to try to make a rig that fits all inside of this, and then once it's bound, we can use inverse kinematics to make the tendrils move. Okay, so let's take a look here. This is me building the skeleton. Let me rotate around this a bit here for you. There we go. As you see, I have a skeleton and everything, but I don't have it attached yet. To attach it, I'm going to take the joint that I want to attach this chain to, which is this one, which when I light that up, see how that says joint 4? And then I'm going to take this here, joint 10, and put it underneath there. Watch. And now see how it built a bone? It builds the bone to cross over there, and I can actually delete the root later too, which I will do. In this case, I want that joint 5 under that joint 4. So this joint 5, we're going to drag under there. See, that now has a bone. And we'll drag, there's a joint 4 again, and this is joint 7 under joint 4. Now those are all connected. I can ditch these roots. I don't need that one. I need that one. There's probably another one I don't need. There. Okay, good. Now I have one root at the base, and then I should have a whole bunch of joints that build up and will control our subdivision surface here, which is going to be our Hydra, right? Let's try the binding since we're here. First off, I want to make sure that the bottom's sealed, and it's not. And my bottom should be sealed. It will be safer if it is. So we go to edge mode, go in here, and go to our subdivision surface. Oh, do I have this set up in a layer? No, I don't. I'm going to close this all up. Here's my subdivision surface. That should all be editable. Oh, I'm in joint tool. I have to go into selection. There we go. We'll select there, and I'm going to go to loops. Select that loop. Right mouse click. Close polygon hole. Good. So now that all has a polygon covering it up, as you see, which is a better way to work. I might even want to put a grid in it, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. Now we want to select everything that we want to control this with. So I'm going to start the root, go all the way bottom to here. Everything lights up yellow, which it should. And I'm going to control pick my subdivision surface, which now means that's selected. I go under character. I go to bind, and actually I'll show you. The default settings, heat map, that's all good. Character bind. Now if it worked, I should have the skin, and I should have this is a vertex map. And a way I can tell it worked is if I go under character and I go to my weight tool, it should all be different colors. It worries me slightly that it's not. I see the bones are different colors, but I'm worried that the bind didn't actually happen. The way I can check it is, let's go to selection mode, and now we'll pick a joint. And if we rotate it, it should rotate. I have to be in object mode. But it's not, which means I'm not actually bound. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to delete this skin. Good. And I'm actually going to delete these two maps here because I don't trust them. And my subdivision surface, I want to make sure that it is as solid and as singular as it can be. I'm actually going to do current state to object, connect objects and delete, which just should leave it as its own singular object. Freeze transforms. There should be no transforms on it, which there aren't. I'm going to freeze all anyway. Good. Now let's try, oh, you know what? It shouldn't be, the root should not be underneath it. Come on, pull yourself out. Okay, do it that way. Good. That's better. Now I'm going to open up all this stuff again, select all of it, pick my subdivision surface, head up to character and bind, and skin, we got that. Good. Character, weight tool. Yes, that's how it should look. When it's properly bound, it looks like that, where each bone is representing a different color that's going to deform what's going on with these here polygons. Let's go back to this mode here. I should now be able to select any joint and rotate it and get this thing rotating, which is great. But now we want to start working with inverse kinematics. I am going to, let's drop what we have selected. I'm going to select where I want my inverse to start. I might try to make it, I don't want to select this subdivision surface at all anymore. So I make a new layer and I drag this onto that layer. And then if I lock it there, I can't accidentally select that, which is good. I want to select the roots. Are you guys selecting? You're selecting. The roots of every bone. And actually, I might just start there at joint 4. And then I want to get the ends. Not letting me select. I'm going to guess it's that layer thing. Let's turn that back off. Let me select the whole thing, but I don't want to select the whole thing. Let's try this. Did that get what I wanted? Joint 13 is at the end. Joint 10 is at the end. Is that right? Joint 13. Joint 15, let me make sure that's at the end. Joint 15, yep. Oh, joint 16. Joint 9. Joint 10 and joint 13. That should be the tip joints of all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see those all selected. And then I want to select joint 4. And I want to turn this all into an inverse kinematic chain. I don't know if I can do them all at once. Let's give it a shot. Character, create IK chain. And yes, it created 4 goals, which is good. Each goal, if I drag it, should move an individual chain. Yeah. That's good. Joint 10. Good. Yes. This is what I want. Now let's go to the bottom of this whole chain here. And I want to make another chain which is going to start from here and is going to end here, actually at joint 4. Joint 4 and joint 1. So we're going to start joint 1. We're going to go to joint 3. And then we're going to go again under character and create IK chain. And that should now let us do this with the whole thing. Okay. Now I'm going to do something else. The joint 3, I'm going to put all of these 4 goals underneath joint 3. Which means if I move joint 3 now, the upper part should move as well. Which means I think I can make this hop if I then put all of this underneath the subdivision surface. So if I now were to animate the subdivision surface, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keyframe the position of the subdivision surface right there. I'm going to go forward like 10 frames, and I'll move it. And I'll move just the subdivision surface. Come subdivision surface. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I have to put all of this underneath it too. Now if I move the subdivision surface, everything should move together. So we'll move it up like that, and we'll move it down like that. And you see that curves fairly nicely, so it's doing this, right? Okay. Now let's go to that joint 3 goal, which is this one here. So we'll have it start crouched down, we'll say like that. Okay. And let's key that. And now we'll have it reach its height here. So by the time it reaches here, we'll have it straighten itself up like that. And then it's going to land here. Let's grab that joint 3 again. You know, crouch a different way, yeah. We'll go like that, and then we'll have it catch up with itself like that. Which means what we have now going on is this. Jump. And then it bounces back. And then here we could have it rock back and forth a little if we wanted to. Joint 3. Move it over here. And move it back like this. Now let's grab those individual joints and let's have them do something different. We'll pull this joint. Which finger is that affecting? There we go. Yeah, there we go. It'll start up like that. We'll key its position. And then we'll have it come down. You give me the movement I want. There we go. Yes, let's see what that does. Okay. As you can see, I could have a lot of fun with this rig. Oh my God, I disappeared on you. I'm sorry. The sun went down. I'm still here, actually. You can still sort of see me. Boy, that's a little spooky, isn't it? Just disappearing like that, huh? Hi. Okay. You know what? We're going to call that the end of this video.